Today we have here a mouse from Glorious, which is the Series 1 Pro Genus Yellow colorway. So 49 grams wireless gaming mouse with a solid shell. So basically what's in the box is the dongle, adapter, Type-C cable, a bunch of stickers, greeting, and a manual. No extra skates, no grip tapes. Power button and the DPI indicator. I'd like to note that the DPI indicator will light up corresponding to your DPI. What I have observed is the light here never disappears. So I assume this LED heats up battery. So stay tuned on our software segment on a possible workaround on this DPI indicator. So there's no creaking, no rattling, no flex. So definitely better overall build quality and feel over the non-pro mouse series from Glorious, while removing the honeycomb design and opting out with the solid shell, which for me greatly improved the feel of the mouse in hand. So coating for the Genus yellow colorway. So the sides and the bottom have the same coating, a textured coating like a PBT keycap. There you go. For reference, this is Dove 3 from Razer. The top shell is light gray with a slightly smoother finish compared to the sides. Sides really are like the coating of the Razer. So in my opinion, it's grippy enough not to put grips on it. So it's just like the Razer coating. Not sure what material they use here, but I hope it does not have any issues like the non-pro series, which was yellowing and shining of the coating. So we'll follow up on this one after we have used the mouse for quite some time. Not as premium as the other mouse that we reviewed here recently in the channel, HTS Plus or the Lamzo Atlantis, but definitely a better coating compared to the Zim 2. There you go. Weight is around 50 grams, 51. So they removed the holes while keeping it lightweight with good build quality on my copy without creaking, flexing, or rattling. So next is mouse feet. So I think this is the same mouse feet design from the non-pro series, the Model O and the Model O minus. So decent PTFE mouse feet. It glides well on this mouse pad. Could have been nice if they provided extra set of mouse feet. So next is battery life. Battery life is advertised to last about 84 hours. So battery rating is 350 mAh. So next is clicks and scroll. Clicks feels consistent from the top to the bottom. So crispy clicks similar to the Sim 2 with GM 8.0. So minimal pre-travel and some good amount of post-travel. So never bothered me in game. Series 1 Pro, sound check. Sensor used here is the 3370. So 3370 at the end of 2022 just doesn't cut it. Especially for this price tag of $99. So don't get me wrong, 3370 is still a great reliable sensor. A few days of testing, I have not had any problems on tracking, or any problems on using different mouse pads. Next is wireless. Wireless tech is good. I had a problem at first that the mouse was kinda lagging and skipping. So in my case, I just transferred the wireless dongle directly to my PC rather than on a USB hub. So just stick to using the cable and adapter provided rather than putting it in a USB hub. So Series 1 Pro is not the Model O minus Pro. So this is technically a new mouse from Glorious with a shape that closely reminds me of the Sim 2 and the Viper Mini. So I will put some pictures up for comparison. Next is software. So this is Glorious Core. Just click your mouse here. And then there are three different profiles in which you can import and export. There is a battery indicator here, 93%. So next is key binding. So this is the key binding tab. So remap the buttons according to your use case. Next is performance. So there are 4 different DPI stages at default: 400, 800, 16, and 32. I mentioned a while ago that the LED here, DPI indicator, does not disappear. So what I did is just exchange the color of the DPI you're using to black. So black is 16. Green one here is 32. So when it turns to 16, it is color black, so it does not light up. So mouse parameters, you can change your lift off distance, 1 mm or 2 mm. Then next is debounce time. So debounce time is the delay in detecting clicks after an initial click. So for best performance, just keep this one at 0 ms. If it double clicks, just adjust it to the next value. So lastly is polling rate. So just keep this one at 1000. And that's it. Just save your settings, and that's Glorious Core, which is Series 1 Pro software. In my opinion, the Series 1 Pro is a much better improved Sim 2 because the Sim 2 is around 70 grams at stock. So this one has better coating, good build quality, especially at 50 grams. This Sim 2 right here is weight reduced, so build quality is not that good anymore compared to the Series Pro. Without any mods, out of the box, it is lightweight at 50 grams and ready to go. So it's a bit pricey for the tech that they used with the Series 1 Pro. So no grip tapes or extra mouse feet included. So that's quite sad from Glorious. So next is Glorious made some improvements, especially over the non-Pro series. But there are just too many good options at this price point. The X2 Mini, X2 Medium, almost the same price. Lamzo Atlantis, another one. And our next mouse for review, the Vancer Caster. Also in the ballpark of the pricing of the Series 1 Pro. And on the budget side, you have the MM712 and the Aria from Fantech. We only tested this mouse for a few days. We just made this video for initial impressions. So the build quality and QC issues is yet to be seen. So who knows when, but I guess only time will tell. So in my opinion, this is a good Viper Mini wireless alternative if you really can't wait for Razer's release. It's been 11 months since our review of the Sim 2 from Ponage, and still no signs or news from Razer on when the Razer Viper wireless will be released. So this could have been a great mouse if they used the 3395 BAMF 2.0 sensor that they will use with the O2 and I2. Correct me if I'm wrong. Could have been a great mouse if this was a bit priced at around $70-$80. And could have been a great mouse if it was released last year or earlier this year. In my opinion, this could still be a great mouse. Only if you aim great on the Viper Mini or the Sim 2 and if you don't mind the price tag. Series 1 Pro is a good mouse and has a great shape, but the pricing is holding it back for me because it has all tech like the 3370. So they just lowered the weight at 50 grams, which is good. Which is good. Don't get me wrong, but for $100, there are just too many good options out there in the market right now. It's not 2021 or 2020 anymore. There are a lot of good mouse that released this year, and for me, $100 not cutting it unless you really want a Viper Mini wireless. So this mouse is from the Forge lineup, which means I think after this is released, it will not be available on stock. Something like that. It's like a pre-order group buy thing. So I'm not really sure about the strategy of Glorious regarding this approach. So lastly, I would like to mention that Rotobox warranty here in the Philippines is good for 2 years for the Series 1 Pro. So Rotobox is known in the community to have great after sales support. So rest assured any problems they can help you out. So that's it for our review of the Series 1 Pro from Glorious. Hope to see you soon on our next video of the Vancer Caster, which we will be comparing to the Starlight Medium and the Starlight Small. So that's about it. I would like to say thank you for the continued support. Hope you can subscribe if you like the video. Hope to see you soon on our next videos.